How's the beginning of 2025 been for you? If you're like, it's been a little interesting, you would not be alone. And also, I completely understand as somebody who reads tarot and channels the Akashic Records every week for her audience, I can tell you that it has been a wild ride going into my channeling spaces every week. I felt like now is a really great time to come back in here and give an energy update when I haven't done one in a really long time on this channel. So here's the thing. Every week I send out a tarot and Akashic Records reading to my email list. It's channeled specifically for business owners, all about business. I've been posting videos on here for quite a while that, at least for business owners, the age of one-on-one readings, while still valid, are better served in a collective space. After all, business is people. When you're wondering, how do I find more people for my business? How do I work with the right people where our values are aligned? How do I do work that feels good when I'm working with those customers and those clients? Well, those answers, my dear friends, are found inside of collective readings, which is why I shifted out of doing one-on-one readings, and now I only give them to a collective, and it's delivered through email every single week. You might be asking, Mary, why isn't it here on YouTube? After all, I'm watching this video on YouTube. And a really big reason for that is that the videos are delivered through a private video platform so that you feel safe and comfortable leaving comments or questions, which many of the people in the community do. While I love all the free readings that happen here on YouTube, these readings just don't belong on YouTube. It's just something I intuitively know. I've been reading for over 25 years, and when I know something, I know something. So every year I use the month of December to channel quarter by quarter forecast. In December of 2024, for about 5 weeks, we had weekly readings that came out focused on the first quarter of 2025. That's January, February, and March. And then the second quarter, which is May, April, and June. And then the third quarter, which is July, August, September. And the fourth quarter, which is October, November, December. And we also did a bonus 5th week this year, which was focused on the transition coming out of an 8 universal year, which was 2024, into a 9 universal year, which is 2025. Now that that community has received their forecasts, I wanted to make sure that the forecasts themselves were available for anyone to get as a one-time purchase. Most of the people in my world subscribe to a membership subscription newsletter. It comes out every Sunday. It's called the Woo Crew. And if you're interested in that, the link is in the description below this video. It operates just like Netflix or any other streaming service. You pay by the month. If you pay for the month, you get the month. If you decide to leave, then the subscription ends when your time period is up. But most people stick around month after month after month, and it is honestly super cool. It gives us a chance to move through our intuitive spaces, which do not operate at the speed of light. I hate to break it to you, but the reality is we are natural beings that operate with the nature world that moves in seasons and is just not as fast as technology. It's just not. So these forecasts give us a chance to really look ahead into the year and decide intuitively, how am I feeling about where I'm at right now and where I would like that quarter to be? What kind of business goals am I going to set? How am I tapping into my inner knowing as a CEO so that I can make better informed decisions that feel really good? What is alignment? What is my alignment? These readings give you a chance to work on your business and on yourself, not just in your business, building offers, building funnels, building pipelines. And there is no one out there, there is no reader, not me, not anyone else, who can tell you how you feel, which is why these types of packaged readings are so valuable when it comes to tapping into your inner knowing. Because the first quarter is already past the halfway point, I've put the reading package on discount. You can click the link in the show notes below the video, and you can see what the current price is. So you pay the base price, and if you feel like you want to pay more as a thank you, you can totally do that. Super easy, no muss, no fuss, one payment, you're done. I can tell you that as a channeler, the 2025 forecasts were honestly really beautiful to channel. I know that this year has already been a little chaotic and hard at the beginning, but there definitely feels like there is purpose to a lot of what's happening around us, and it's providing a lot of fuel to make really big influence and change as a business owner. The energy overall for 2025 has a bit of a quiet feeling when it comes to business. It has a lot of that feeling like crossing your T's and dotting your I's, making sure your systems are in order, making sure you do the work. It is a 9 universal year after all, which is about wrapping up loose ends, making sure that you complete things, making sure that what doesn't belong in the next cycle forward, which starts in 2026, that work gets put to rest in 2025. Quarter by quarter, you'll be walked through the major themes for each quarter so that you can kind of get a bit of a weather report ahead of time. These quarterly forecasts were originally requested by my Woo Crew subscribers on Sunday, and it turned out to be something that we all love doing so much, so I made sure to do it again this year. But now you can get them without having to do the regular monthly subscription. They already received all of these at the end of 2024. So now it's time for you to enjoy them. It's never too late to hop into a reading. The number one thing that I try to do as a reader for my clients like you is make sure that you are empowered to start developing your own inner intuition and knowing so that you can activate it and use it appropriately. Overall, the number one question I have always had from my clients over time is, hey, Mary, how do I find more people? How do I make more money? I need to grow my leads pipeline. Well, I've got news for you. When you tune into collective readings like this, it gives you a chance to answer that question exactly, because you are getting the reading for yourself, but you're also tapping back into what everyone else is also feeling. So if you're not sure what your audience is feeling or how to relate to them, readings like this can help you solve that problem real fast. Remember that any great reading is going to ask you to use your head and do a little thinking and connect the dots. If you're looking for something just to tell you what to do and you don't want to have to think, this is definitely not the product for you. But if you are thinking, I need to be more thoughtful about how I'm building my strategy, what I'm offering this year, when I choose to do it, then these forecasts will help you tap into making that kind of decision. You can click the link below, and I will see you inside your inbox.